my name is Dawa. I'm English teacher. I'm from the Lumrum Complex School in Hubsgol Province. Today's our topic is leisure and pastimes. Today's subtopics are leisure activities, family leisure activities, hobbies and pastimes, unusual hobbies. Our lesson's aim is by the end of the lesson, students will have learned talk about actions started in the past but continuing until now. Our objectives: to know the words related to leisure activities, to listen to the conversation about leisure activity, to know how to use the time expression with for and since in the present perfect continuous, to do the exercise. Now students look at the pictures and say the words. Play board games. Playing board games. Bird watching. Bird watching. Playing a musical instrument. Playing a musical instrument. Bungee jumping. Bungee jumping. Skydiving. Skydiving. Wildlife photography shooting. Wildlife photography shooting. Knitting. Knitting. Quilting. Quilting. Woodworking. Woodworking. Jewelry making. Jewelry making. Now read and write new words meaning. Playing board game. Playing board game. Quilting. Quilting. Bird watching. Bird watching. Playing musical instrument. Playing musical instrument. Woodworking. Woodworking. Wildlife photography shooting. Wildlife photography shooting. Bungee jumping. Bungee jumping. Jewelry making. Jewelry making. Sky diving. Sky diving. Knitting. Knitting. Now students, do the exercise. Listen to the conversation and complete the missing words. Now I will read one more time. You listen carefully. Hello everyone. I'm Laura Scott, a reporter of CCN. Now we are at the National Handcraft Exhibition, Chicago. Today our guest is Mr. Brenda Bowman. Please introduce yourself to our audience. Hello, I'm from Philadelphia. I have displayed my two quilts called Lakeside and Second Coming at this exhibition. Quilts is my way to relax. How long have you been making quilt? When did you start it? My mother used to make quilt, so did my aunt. I have been making quilt for 4 years. I saw your work Lakeside. It has 4 squares, isn't it? This is a wonderful scene of summer day. Could I ask you, how long have you been working on it? 2 years ago, my family went to country and we stayed near a small lake. My husband suggested me to display the place as a family memory. I have been working on it since we returned from the trip. Wow, it's wonderful. Thank you for your interview. Good wishes to you. Now, students, let's check your answer. First one is, exhibition. First one is exhibition. No. Second one is quilting. Second one is quilting. Quilting. Third one is have been working. Have been working. Have been working. Last one is a small lake. A small lake. Small lake. Fourth one is look next page and how long. You have to put how long. Now students, study the example sentence, choose A or B. I have been making quilt for 4 years. I have been working on it since we returned from the trip. We use to talk about activities that started in the past but are continuing up to now. You have to complete the A or B. A is the present perfect, B is the present perfect continuous. Second one is the first present perfect continuous form have structure. A is have, has, plus been and plus verb ing. B is have, has, plus verb ing. Third one is we use since before. A is an exact point of time. B is an period of time. Fourth one is we use for before. A is an exact point of time. B is a period of time. You have to choose these choices. Okay. Now please check your answer, please. First is B, present perfect continuous. Second is have, has, plus been and verb ing. Third, A, an exact point of time. B, period of time. Now let's look and explanation of the grammar. We use the present perfect continuous to talk about something that started in the past but are continuing up to now. An action that has just stopped or recently stopped. For example, I started to study English in 5th grade, but I am still studying English in 11th grade now. So you have to write and say, I have been learning English. So, if the subject is singular noun, she, he, it, you have to write has been working. And plural noun, you have to put have. Okay. We use for to talk about period of time. We have been learning English for 6 years. 6 years is period of time. She has been working for 5 years. We use since to talk about a point in the past. For example, I have been learning English since 5th grade. 5th grade is a point in the past. We has been working since the early morning. Now put the time expression on the correct column. You have to write the words after since, after for. She was like a long time, ages 3 o'clock, all day, 2 years ago, last April, few months, 6 hours, 2011, last year, this year. Now students put the words after the since. Now check your answer please. We write since with those words. Since she was little. She since 3 o'clock. Since 2 years ago. Since last year. Since 2011. Since last year. For a long time. For ages. For all day. For a few months. For 6 hours. Now let's do the exercise. Read the situation. Then write sentence using the present perfect continuous with since or for. For example, Berta started bird watching when she was 8. Now she is 11. She has been bird watching since she was little, or she has been bird watching for 10 years. You are tried. You are in the library whole day. You have been, and you have to continue the sentence. Dora started doing yoga and meditation last year. Now she looks healthier. She has been. Holly and Mark talked about their leisure. When I entered the room, they talked over an hour. I tried to call a doctor, but the line is still busy. I started to call at 9 o'clock. Now it's 9:30. I have been. Barry started doing woodwork early in the morning. He is still doing it. Barry. Tola went to the shoot wildlife photographs last night. He hasn't come back yet. Tola. Okay, now let's look your answers. Please check your answer. You have been studying in the library for the whole day. Whole day is a period of time. She has been doing yoga and meditation since last year. Is point in the past. You pay attention this grammar. You is subject in plural. So you have to put have. She is singular noun. So you put has. They have been talking for over an hour. I have been trying to call the doctor for half an hour. Barry has been doing woodworking since early morning. Tola has been shooting wildlife photographs for a month. You look and write your homework. Make a list of leisure activities you do and make sentences. How long have you been doing it? For example, I like writing poems in my leisure time. I have been writing poems since when I was 10 years old. Thank you. Lesson is over.